fix the game music in the patch? Can I put on the game music again? They did. Excellent. Oh, I actually haven't heard the new menu music. It was off with the seasonal number. That's not a bad piece of music. It doesn't feel like it's a bop like some of the other ones are. A lot of the other menu music I feel like I can dance to. This one feels more classical. I will say the person designing the music for Staff just has a very, very good range. Still hunting for gold on Sam. I take it you didn't like the OTA. I mean, I think the OTA update was fine. It just, like, wasn't really noteworthy, right? Like, there's nothing meaningful in the OTA. Like, the game's just gonna continue all the same, right? Like, nothing really moved the needle. So, is this just a way for me to convert tokens as a whale into variants? That's basically what this is, yeah? Are these 1,200 gold variants, all of these? They must be, right? Because I have 700 gold complete. Are any of these in albums? They are. Which album? Are all of them in albums? Archer Fantastic, is that at least? Hey, CS, thanks for dropping off that Prime again. I appreciate it. Is there an easy way for me to see from this screen which of these are in albums? There's not, right? Anybody know offhand how many of these are in albums? Is it half or more? Or is it only a couple? They need to put the album indicator. I'm gonna go give that feedback now. I go send a picture of this to a secondary person. Yes, I just sent the picture of that. I was like, this needs to have the in-an album indicator like we have in the shop. Can we look at OTA stuff? Can we look at untapped stuff? Absolutely. You're a bounce enjoyer missing Toxin. It's a fine bundle. It's now guaranteed that you get an additional card if you open X snapbacks. What's the X there? What is the X? I saw something about that mentioned in the patch notes, but I didn't see. Did they share what the X is? How many you have to open? $18. So every 18 you're guaranteed. Two people said 18, so I'm gonna say 18's a pretty specific number. It's 37 goodies rolls, and you have 2 per pack. So 37 would be 19. So on your 19th pack, you're guaranteed. It resets after a hit. Yeah, it's a pity timer for guaranteeing an additional card. So that changes the expected value on the stat packs a little bit, right? Because it means that if you're guaranteed one every 19, then you got every stat pack is worth like 5,000 tokens divided by 19. It's like an extra 250-ish collector's tokens EV per thing on the guarantee. I guess you were opening them some amount of time. It was like I had hit 2 already. I don't think I'm playing any high voltage shit. It's just cosmetics in here, yeah. I can ignore this. I guess I wouldn't mind a premium mystery variant, but I don't know that I want to go through the rest of this. If I'm being absolutely honest, I think the structure of high voltage, not even think, objectively, the structure of high voltage is the most predatory secondary game mode Second Dinner has. I absolutely despise and really wish they would change this lock to 3 missions. You have to log in every 8 hours to play it. I actually think one of the worst decisions a mobile game can make from their economy is pinning this type of thing to 8 hours or less, because then if you want to maximize it, it can be disruptive to players' sleep schedules. If you want to have something like this that's this level of predatory, like 12 hours I think should be the absolute minimum. 8 hours is really, really obnoxious. Ideally, it should be once per day. Like, just to set the record straight, all timed recurring things like that, even regular daily missions, are predatory, but I think it's a lot more forgiving when your predatory time-gated system only expects once per day as opposed to multiple times per day. I mean, gameplay aside, like, this is nothing to do with the gameplay, right? Yeah, the nightly reset is from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. on the East Coast. Yeah, so you have to, like, either be awake past 11 to do it or wake up before 7 to do it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even remember what was in the OTA notes. My brain was like, it's a nothing burger. I'm not concerned about it. Mirage is what I'll enjoy. I'm a Mirage enjoyer. This is, on the YouTube channel, I called it an OTA. Because it's just like, this is one of those OTAs where, like, I think all of the changes in this OTA are perfectly reasonable and fine, and even good. I think all of these changes are good balance changes, making things that were too good better and things that were awkward fixed like this, and making things that are worse more powerful. However, I think every OTA, they should aim to make a change that makes it feel like there's a new card. There are some buffs to sell the premium pass. Where? Because they gave Marvel Boy 1 fucking point? Because they gave Marvel Boy 1 point? Diabolical, chat! They gave Marvel Boy +1 point! The Dark Patterns! They're coercing me into buying the season pass! They +1 Marvel Boy! I wasn't gonna cave! I wasn't gonna give Second Dinner my money! And then they gave Marvel Boy +1 power! And no longer could I resist the Dark Patterns! I was coerced into buying the Super Premium Pass because of the Marvel Boy buff. Oh, man. Oh, man. Must resist the Dark Patterns, yeah. See, like, the closest thing, and maybe it's not fair to say it didn't do anything, because, like, Doom 2099 is a card that was unplayable that they made better. I am just not remotely interested in playing Doom 99. This is it, chat. This is the Marvel Boy Doom 2099 deck that the Dark Patterns are coercing you into buying. For the low price of an additional $9.99 on your season pass, you too could have a negative 0.09 average cube rate with Marvel Snap's latest pay-to-win card. Dinner's ready! Come and get it! Get ready to pay to win in Marvel Snap. More like pay to lose, am I right? Mirage is just a bunch of Victoria hand stuff, yeah. Oh my goodness! What fresh hell is this? Jennifer Cable, chat! They gave her a 3rd point of power! She fights for priority! Oh me, oh my! Oh me, oh my! Oh my goodness! Lockjaw on 2, Electro on 3. Fucking correct! It's correct, gamers! Oh my goodness! Lockjaw on 2, Electro on 3! Oh, bestill my heart! That's so good! Hey, look! Whoa, gamers! I called this Black Knight deck the first good Black Knight deck in a while. Look at it crushing. You could have saw that deck days ago if you're following Outlandia. I'm glad this deck is still chugging along. It wasn't good, but this is my jam. You gotta play Lockjaw. Not my dance. I told Not My Dance I would play his deck first today. Are you here? Are you here, Dance? I saw you commenting earlier during when we were coming out of Shadowverse. You have a deck code for me? His broken Cobra deck. It is a Cobra deck, yeah. Keto Mega Cobra. This is a significantly better stats than I was expecting. It is somewhat playable. Listen, somewhat playable and lets me use my Fantasy Viper. Sold. Sold. Replacement for Cobra, Deathlock. Please don't spend resources on Cobra. I'm begging you, chat. Make better financial decisions than me and do not spend resources on Cobra. Be responsible with your money. Too late. Making bad decisions. But I actually don't want to play an Imran match. I'm gonna bail here. Take two. Well, that makes the... Where are we playing? Gets this, I guess this. No interest in playing high voltage. Absolutely none. Ooh. Oh, I guess miniaturized lab screws us, huh? Oh, that's cute. You could blow up Shuri with Kid Omega to guarantee the Zola on the Black Panther. That's fun. Oh, we wanted the points on the Kid Omega. That's cute. It's fine. I've never played with this pay-to-win card before, chat. We're still figuring it out.
There's no strings on me.
It's fine. They're dead. Does the extra point for Thing give him a spot in high Evo? Absolutely not. The only reason they gave Thing +1 point is because there's a music video in Discord to get a free variant that's all about the Thing fighting the Thing. They could probably let high Evo Thing hit the same thing 3 times, and it's likely still not good enough. Man, Sokovia is coming for the Nimrods today. Mr. Fantasticking just because I'm playing this next turn. We can Viper the Cerebro 2 player our Electro, yeah. Which is kind of funny. Enjoy. If this is right, but it's funny, so I'm gonna do it. Cobra murdered something, chat! He had a fun animation while he did it, too. Look at us go. That was adorable. Cobra's like, put me in, coach! Put me in! I hoped. Snake. He's a sneaky snake. Do 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 do. So many shiny black borders, and then there's Cobra. Wow, he's very sensitive about his appearance. Man, of all the locations in Marvel Snap. We can snap Viper. Not with Mindscape. In fact, we're probably leaving. Mulligan the Mindscape game.
Escaped.
Shadowverse does not have automatic deck trackers, so you have to just go back through the old live stream if you want to find a particular deck list.
Wind, aid my hand.
I think we're dead. I guess there's a chance we just like brick their deck from working, but getting more points on her has not been. Send this over before they can fill the right. Oh. I mean, how do they beat us, though? They just can't add any points in, right? think it's just like... just like this? I activate coverage. This doesn't matter. We have priority. Yeah. I guess with this line, if they also had a 1-drop left, no, they still only tie. If they would have gone 1-drop right, they would have beaten us. Their deck's just like completely non-functional because of Electro. Oh, they have Electro, they can't 1-drop. Diabolical, chat. Diabolical. Brutal Savage wrecked. Brutal Savage wrecked. This deck shall free us from the tyranny of the Cerebro. We've lived under it for far too long. And we've been waiting for a deck like this to deliver us.
Wind, aid my hand.
I'm expecting them to storm the right,
Wind,
so I'm gonna go ahead and Kid Omega the Shuri, and then we'll Panther, and then we'll Zola the Panther. Well, they could Shadow Kick us. Yeah, good call. Or they could Spew it. Cool. Alright, 2 draws at Zola, gamers. Dodge Goose. Dodge Goose. No Goose. Unlucky. Unlucky.
Escaped.
Lost because you didn't draw Cobra. Cobra was the one we were hoping for at the end there, that's true. Oh, sweet. We can Cobra their ninja. Hey, what's going on, I believe? Or Viper the ninja. Boring. I'll never see it coming. Then Vipering the Cobra, Breakthrough Cerebro. Or the Kid Omega, yeah. We've assembled Nazi Ultra. That is kind of what we're doing, aren't we? I'm sick of content creators like you perpetuating the Cobra meta. Listen, the Cobra meta comes for us all eventually. Be prepared or die trying. Adapt or perish. Hail Hydra!
Wakanda forever. Victory.
All right, on to the next game. One small onto the reach. Successfully spent energy in 1 locations with 10 power or less. Yep. Yeah, we are playing 6 cost cards this afternoon. I've never seen anybody try a discard deck with Victoria hand and Helicarrier. Any chance you've tried this? I know you love Victoria. Yeah, it's just not good. Just too inconsistent. So we do this, and then I'll drop Kid Omega. I'll drop Nimrod here, and Kid Omega will put it into the right, so that way we'll unlock the Electro. So look at us plus 16 over here up to 19. Ties this, it's probably fine. Oh shoot, I'm not gonna have priority though. Should have put it here. Cobra, I'm helping. Yeah, something like that. It's actually just this. It's actually just this. There are Johnny's doubling on the left.
Wakanda forever.
Cool. I hit a BRB for 1 second gamers. Oh.
Victory.
Apologies. Thankfully, the conquest timer is way too long, so I can take a break in the middle of the game. Jeff stealing his footing again. Don't put that mojo on me.
Opponent snapped.
I mean, I don't know that we're a favorite to win this, but we're a find out. What purpose does Cobra serve in this deck? Destroying Cerebro. Alright, so Nimrod's gonna go over here. And then we're gonna eat it. And then we're gonna Zola it. What's the consensus on the new torch? Seems aggressively mid. Is Surge the last non-season pass card that felt worth buying? It depends on your definition of worth buying.
Oh, snap.
I really can't emphasize enough that Marvel Snap's typical good balance and lack of power creep means that most releases, even good ones like Surge, are fine to skip. Most Marvel Snap cards aren't worth buying. You can continue playing the game without it. I wish I could say I was surprised about this deck, but in practice it's felt as clunky and bad as I've expected it to. Did you pull for Superboy? No, I'm skipping Kara and I'm skipping Superboy in Dark Legion. My Nightwing finished out at 4 yellow. So I burnt most of my resources doing that. The super fam is pretty insular. You need all of them. The new music is very fitting from a theme perspective. It sounds like the Fantastic Four stuff. It has the same vibe as the music in the trailer for the movie. Kara, Clark, and Crypto are decent on their own. I'm pretty sure Kara has a number of explicit synergies with the other super fan people then. I have to double check her kit, but I'm pretty sure some of her scaling is based off of other members being with her in the team. Similar to how Batman needs Justice League.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I agree, RST. I was surprised when I saw Batman synergize with the Justice League in Dark Legion. Does not really match the character. This location's just been absolute pits for us all day. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna delete this deck. I don't want to play something else. We're gonna tap an advert, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But this deck is this is just not my enjoyable. This is like Doom 99 levels of boring. Electro stuff is just almost ever interesting for me. And the Cobra Viper bullshit is like, obviously it was cute when we got to beat up Cerebro with it, but it's almost assuredly just better as like playing Deathlock, another Destroy Enabler. Have an advert, gamers. Yeah, maybe we'll look at Kid Omega plus Fire here. I saw some of those lists going around. Maybe we'll grab one of those. Nimrod is real dry, and I'm sure a bunch of other people have been doing Nimrod too, because it's the easy, obvious thing. That was the most boring Marvel Sap deck I played in a long time. Yeah, Kid Omega hit seasonal 5-packs Wednesday afternoon. man, with average cubes like those. This is adorkable. Why is the screen turn black when you go to your collection sometimes? Because the Marvel Snap client is held together with duct tape and bubblegum. Thoughts on yesterday's OTA? What OTA? This seems fine. I guess you want Venom for eating Cassandra Nova? Is Mr. Fantastic better than Nico Badaru here? No way, right? All of my YouTube thumbnails say that the OTA was crazy. That can't be real. The easiest way to tell if I thought an OTA was interesting or worthwhile is if I made a video talking about it. But if there was no video talking about the OTA, that's not because I didn't have time. It's just because it wasn't worth talking about. Man, Justina Barrage really deserves Gold Crackle, but man, have we split this card a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. It took us 24 splits to get the first gold on her. I forgot how long she took to get there. Forty magic splits with 0 gold. Pour one out for Poppy gamers. That ain't right. 40 splits with no gold. Holy. Took my record. Lovely. Phoenix Force reanimates at random still, right? Elixir doesn't reanimate at random. Oh man, is Elixir better than Phoenix Force Chip? Or is that what we're going with? I think I do this, then give myself the ability to go Fire Hair plus Misery Ironheart next turn. This is adding what? 12, 18, I'm adding 24 points on this last turn. Seems pretty good. It could be right to Fire Hair middle. It's really just kind of a flip. And the Ironheart triggers are going all over the place anyways. Yeah, isn't play for left at all. Alright, Ironheart, I'm counting on you, girl. Alrighty then. My sand castle was kicked, but we emerged victorious anyways. I think Misery to a 4/9 was one of the more puzzling buffs we've had in recent memory. I guess I would believe she was struggling from a numbers perspective, but man, it did not feel like she needed it.
Victory.
What's the volume on the background noise and music, by the way? Since it's working through the application again, we can balance it properly and leave it there. Nobody's complained, so I assume it's not too loud. Oh, chat! I opened the Vibes Market for the first time today, and it appears to be down. Anybody know why the vibe is bad this afternoon? As we head into the weekend? Bad vibes heading into the weekend. Oh no. It could be the letter thing. Trumpy's love note to Epstein. There's too many possibilities. I mean, I know, but like it just keeps going up. Like every time I'm like, man, there's no way the markets are gonna like that. They go up anyways. It's just like, all right, sure, whatevs, whatevs. I probably should put the demon here, maybe. Rude. Think we came out behind on this exchange? Well, I was gonna Phoenix Force next turn, but I guess we won't do that now. I'm gonna do this just to hedge the tiebreaker a little bit, because this is gonna fill up, and the next turn we'll have Victoria, Demon, plus something else over here.
Avengers, assemble.
Sure. We're gonna play Cassandra Nova first to play around Teenage Warhead. You are absolutely cooked to note information here, yeah? They knew we had Victoria hand and a demon.
Victory.
I see people commenting on the upcoming Golden Gauntlet tournament announcement for Marvel Snap. As someone who hasn't sat down to read it yet, what does the pricing look like? Is it still pretty nominal? Is it mostly for the glory? Reading it, it does not say what the prize will be. It just says prizes for top 16. Got it. For reference, for people out there who are looking to compete in a card game, Shadowverse is having 30,000 USD in cash prizes for tournaments you can play for your home. And at the end of the season, the top qualifiers queue for an event that pays out in Japanese money worth approximately 700,000 USD. If you would like to be an esport. You could be competing in those Shadowverse tournaments. Yeah, likely. Actually, what if I go Ironheart into Demon, and then next turn we go Victoria Friga, and then we can close on, like Victoria Misery. This makes her smaller, but I'm torn. I'm torn. Oh, with the goose on the right, I actually can't miss her in the last turn without killing stuff on my board.
We are the future.
It says 7? Seems fine.
Assemble. Victory.
If you won $500,000 playing Shadowverse, would you still stream for us? Yeah, I mean, I live in America. That's comfortably upper middle class, might be able to retire someday money. Let's not buy a private island and fuck off into the sunset money. If Trump takes the dollar further, it'll be worth even more in USD. That's true, you know. That's true. Is this a bot? No, there's no bots in Conquest. This is a human being. Their deck's a little weird, but bots also don't rip you.
Victory.
I don't even know that that's necessarily a salty one. They probably just, like, closed the app when they were done. Existence is paid. I make 4x the federal minimum wage, and I can afford my bills and have a little play money, and my rent is well below average. Yeah, yeah. If your budget has a line item for entertainment in it, you're probably doing better than most at the moment. It's funny, I actually, Illinois, where I live, is one of the states that has a much higher than the federal minimum wage. I think we're at $15 an hour or close to it. And a number of the fast food places in the town where I live pay more than that per hour because they've just been that short on workers. I think it's Ironheart. And then I think I'm miserying Ironheart next turn. Oh, yeah, it does look like a Cerebro 3 Enjoyer. Oh, come on, give me a copy of Victoria. Kid Omega, does that matter? I don't think so. Wow, Hood was the best draw in my deck by a lot. Yowza. I mean, I have a bunch of 110s, but I'm not sure I could actually win the game, right? They're not going to compete on the left, so I think I just stack all my points in the middle. Wow, Kid Omega doesn't take the modified power? That's so crap. We still win here though, yeah? That's really weird that Kid Omega doesn't take the ongoing bonus. Destroy the next card you play this turn, gain its power. That's gotta be bugged, right? It says gain its power. I feel like this should take ongoing modifiers. Why didn't Mystique get buffed? Mystique is astral planed. But it's weird that she's 3. Yeah, how does that work? Cause she's
Opponent snapped.
Give me one of your twists. So they're probably getting rid of the left, but on the off chance they don't, I'm gonna try and ruin their Cerebro bonus here. All right, so how am I distributing my demons here? I think it's 2 over here. I think it's 1 in the middle.
I am Iron Man.
Cool. I can't beat 1 demon mid. They could Iron Man the center by moving Jeff out. If they Iron Man the center, they shouldn't be winning either of the other 2. Yeah, bested the bro. Is Cerebro 3 the most budget-friendly competitive deck in the game currently? I think Cerebro 2 is better than Cerebro 3, and it's also pretty budget-friendly. But yeah, Cerebro in general, to not split hairs, is pretty budget-friendly and competitive. I just joined. What's the big combo with the Destroy package? We don't really have a big combo. So far, Kid Omega has felt kind of pointless here. The rest of the Fire Hair Phoenix Force stuff we're doing has been very fine. Cerebro 2 being competitive, am I hearing that right? I missed a lot. Yeah, so they buffed Cerebro to give +3 EV nuggets. And it's been a real deck since then. As an FYI, if you missed that. I do this, I Venom it, I Phoenix Force. They just got some free destroys in here. Like, deck's capable of beating Destroy in general. I'm actually just gonna mulligan the matchup. They also put Storm back to a 2 power card as a 3/2. Helped Cerebro 2 a lot. She was nerfed to 4 for a while. Whenever someone tells me there's a lot of bad locations for Cerebro, in my mind, you're telling on yourself a little bit. Because the reality is, there's a lot of bad locations for most decks. Cerebro just makes it easier for people who are worse at the game to understand when they've gotten a location that's bad for them. I would also make what I think is the compelling argument, in my opinion, that the average Cerebro deck actually experiences less location variance on average than most decks, explicitly because most decks don't play location variance control, and Cerebro does. Location variance is a tool you have access to control through deck building decisions. Oh, I messed up. I meant to reroll this location. I should have put the demon here. Is magic good for Cerebro? Not typically, no. Usually your opponent's going to benefit more from a turn 7 than you do. I've noticed a lot of staffers seem like they like to evaluate cards like every game is played on 3 copies of Rune. Yeah. It's an accurate descriptor. That's a little unfortunate for my left side here.
Opponent snapped.
I'm gonna stay just because I don't really care. Speaking of Cerebro, yeah. Victoria is gonna add a sneaky 2 extra on the left. They Shang here, they go to 32, 35. If I play these 2 here, I'm gaining 8 and 6, 14, 31. Yeah, I can do this. Alright, is 43 enough in the center? Is 12 enough on the right? On average, it is. It is! Nice Shang-Chi gamer.
Victory.
Why would they leave, chat? They had a Shang-Chi. Can't leave when you have a Shang-Chi.
Oh, snap. Victory. Victory.
I'm so glad we're playing a deck that doesn't have cards that die to Shang. I mean, to be fair, our demons die to Shang with some regularity. Alright, we had to take a pause for the cause to let some adverts roll. We're going to continue jamming with this. So far, I'm enjoying the Misery Victoria hand stuff here, and Mirage has been sweet, but the Kid Omega kind of has yet to do anything for us, so we'll see if that changes as we play some more. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Don't go anywhere on a Friday afternoon. If you're watching this on the YouTube side, consider tapping the like button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps the content reach some more people. Or cards got data mine. Maybe we'll take a look at that after we're done with this deck. I want to do data mine review in the middle of what could be a highlight. Take a look-ski-poo at that together once we're done with this gold conquest, I think. Do you recommend getting the Ancient one? The Ancient one is good if you're a Cerebro 5 enjoyer, but outside of that, it doesn't have a lot of application. How did the sword games go? I liked where we were at by the end of it, Mao. I think I pretty solidly sold myself on not wanting to play Owlbear inside of Sword. The Gildra, Amalia, Gino top end was really good. There was a Victoria hand Quinjet deck playing Ancient one recently. Yeah, it was kind of mediocre though. I think it was better without Ancient one. Jay Hogs, thanks for the over 2.5 years. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Are there any anti-Venom decks that are competitive right now? Yeah, I think that card plays a few places. I think you could play Victoria hand stuff with him. He's a good Ajax enabler. You can kind of splash anti-Venom in anything that's playing Luke Cage. That's a decent cube equity card. Any high voltage day? I'm just not a huge fan of high voltage's gameplay in general. So, I don't think it's a mode that I'll be exploring. It's a mode that, because you don't actually have to win games, none of the content metrics for it tend to be very good. Most people watch content for the sake of finding deck lists to copy. And they don't need to do that for that game mode. Yeah, take note. I'm not a fan of high voltage's gameplay, so I'm just not going to play it, as opposed to complaining about it everywhere on social media. It's okay. It's okay if I personally don't like it. It can still be fine. Anti-venom is sweet with polymorph and Circe. Oh, that's a good call out, Violet. Merlin with magic. They gonna tug my rug, chat? Tug a rug, tug a rug. Do. I'll put Kid Omega on the left and Slate Victoria from... And Slate Victoria from Red Guardian. We do this. The next turn will Misery the Hood. We have to be cognizant of the fact that they could Merlin get rid of the Limbo next turn. So we'll want to play the Demon out. Actually, we'll probably play Sam Wilson out is the plan. Well, that's resource efficient in case they don't... Well, I guess I need more points on the left. Man, it's a damn shame we just don't know where the what's it called is happening or not. I would really love to Mirage this turn. God, I want to be greedy. I want to be greedy so bad, chat.
Power must be controlled.
Alright, there's another turn they played a hood, yep. You've gotta be forking shirting me. Fucking RNG bullshit. Oh, you know what? Captain Marvel can't jump to the left, right? I'm winning the center and I'm winning the right.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
That's funny. I don't think I've ever seen Captain Marvel move into Fist Tower before.
Victory.
They must be Clog, right? They're like Merlin with Clog and they just had kind of an awkward draw.
Oh, snap.
Why did she move at all? So you get 10 points on the season pass if you win a location. So their Captain Marvel moved to the left there to win them the location for the season pass experience points. This location is so annoying.
Opponent snapped.
I just have to leave because of the Savage Lands, which is unfortunate. They're also filling White Hot Room this turn, yeah. Probably have to leave because of that anyways.
Escaped.
I don't even think that was strictly Savage Lands based, like they're also filling left.
Snap.
Nico Minara is so good. I can't believe the list we pulled off the internet for this one didn't have Nico in it. Actually, just full on crazy sauce. What do we think about filling the left aggressively? If I go Victoria hand, Misery the Frigga, Frigga copies the Victoria hand, right? I'm gonna get shanged out of the left is the problem. If I do this, No, it still only takes her to 10, right? I think we're just cooked because of Shang. Wait. Did you think? Oh, honey. Oh, honey. That was known information, gamer. That was known information, gamer.
Victory.
Man. Yikes. Don't fill because of Cannonball. Cannonball was literally on the board. Well, this is all sorts of lovely. Come on, hit the Nico. Hit the Nico. Unlucky. Unlucky. How important is Meek in the Bullseye deck? Less important than most of the others. You could have miseried the Nico to Phoenix Force it. That's cute. I think I have enough to do with my energy in the last turn as is, though. I cannot believe they spent their Shadow King already. That seems really good for me, yeah? No, Nico 2x mode doesn't work with fire here, unfortunately. Gets this. I need to put the demon on the right so we don't get hosed by Shang-Chi plus something else there. The demon right here leaves me at 14 through Shang-Chi. That's kind of funny. Expecting me not to contest the center is a bold play. I feel like you're supposed to end the Nog there. We'd have lost if they would have cannonballed the left and then vipered the center, yeah. All right, let's see if we can close out this infinite ticket. After we do that, we'll check out the shop reset. We'll take a look at the data mines, etc., etc. Finish this deck out before we move along. You tried Phoenix Force move decks? No, they're not typically good historically.
This land is always changing. Oh, snap.
I don't think their deck keeps up without Scorn and Swarm here. Yo, the all gold crackle alternate borders, So I think it's this, and then we'll Misery, and then we'll Phoenix Force on 5 to pull into the Sanctum. Good chance this is a Dakin in the center, and then we're cooked, though. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we could ever win this matchup. I'm actually just gonna bail out.
Escaped.
So I think we put like 5 or 6 matches with this deck for full conquest, and I think Kid Omega did something in them a grand total of 0 times. And it's honestly so funny to me how much pay to win kicking and screaming nonsense there was about this Kid Omega. Like, the Kid Omega event structure was not remotely fine from, you shouldn't ask people to spend money and time to get a card, and the price to buy it outright was obnoxious. But calling it pay to win is just so comical in the context of how well Marvel Snap balances their game. Because even this deck list, he was stone cold useless, and obviously, but even his best decks are only okay. The Nimrod deck is fine. What would we sub for Kid Omega here? Probably just another payoff. Yeah, you could play Sage or Kahori or a Gwenpool. I think you don't have room for another 4. Honestly, like looking at that last discard matchup, it's probably just like Red Guardian, a tech card that you can copy with Fire Hair on occasion to great effect. We didn't have any way to kick a Sandcastle in this deck, and there were a few games where like I desperately needed the ability to kick a Sandcastle. And I don't think we can play Shadow King because we have like Cassandra Nova and Ironheart of our own. Although, honestly, the Cassandra Nova part didn't feel that good either. I feel like there's a world where the Fire Hair part of this deck actually felt really pretty good with just Venom and Misery and like Hood and Mirage and stuff. I could honestly see a world where you just like do away with those cards as well. Because Phoenix, I don't think we Phoenix Force a single time through that set either. It's so clunky. Yeah, I don't hate the idea of Sage. Sage is a card that's Sage is another excellent card that you don't mind copying up with Fire Hair, and she's decent to copy with Frigga as well, which is fun. But I almost never wanted to play Cassandra out. And like the Misery Frigga Victoria hand with Hood and Nico is reasonable, and Firehair's nice compliment for there. They buffed Mirage in the most recent OTA, so she's a card that's been close for a while, but it might just be another sandcastle kicking card past all of these. Like a Mobius or a Luke Cage or something like that to round it out. You done some Sage Elixir stuff with Kid Omega. Elixir could be cute, maybe. Oh yeah, Kate's a fine addition. Kate's a pretty happy add to most Victoria hand decks. I like that. I like that call out rather than something that kicks. I think just Red Guardian for a kicker is fine. I like this. I like this suggestion. Her acid arrow is like Kate's like disruption, right? Like she gives you numbers in a lot of games, but occasionally acid arrow is just like completely game winning. All right, let's take a look at the shop, shall we? So it asked about the Toxin bundle. These bigger dollar, bigger token bundles that have a Series 4 or 5 card in them, these are the best things to spend your money or resources on in Marvel Snap if they're inside of your budget. Anytime you see one of these bundles that has a bunch of currency and it has a Series 4 or 5 cards you're missing, that's your best stuff to dollar ratio you're gonna get in Snap. This is basically Toxin plus tokens for, it's like a little over 6,000 tokens for spending credits in gold, I think. I mean, it's a little less than that. Is it like, it's like 4,700 credits, I think. That's probably just shy of 6K tokens. Plus all the other stuff you get off the track, like variants and stuff in the middle as you work up. It's a pretty good Surge variant. I'm running low on Black Cosmic Borders. Back up to 20 of these. Yeah, it's like 2 cards for $50 basically. A Toxin plus one of your choosing. With the Toxin getting a piece of variant art along the way. This is your web shop reminder. Don't forget to go get your free 100 credits. Click the button. I see there's a superhero movie. I did. It was excellent. It's astonishing to me that there are millennials who grew up with villains like Lex Luthor in their lives and could think Elon Musk is anything other than the bad guy in 2025. They really weren't paying attention to what was going on. Viv Vision. Oh, this is interesting. So Galactus First Steps is going to be the season pass card for August then, probably. So we're gonna kind of have 2 seasons for the movie. Yes, I loved that message too. I liked the narrative of the family you choose as well. That is right. Don't let people be shitty to you, chat, just because you share some blood with them. Surround yourself with people who treat you right. These Clobber in Time and Council of Reeds. This has to do with the new game mode that's coming, right? The Monkey Troll Farm was good too, yeah. I just want to be clear that if you have to use a VPN to use the Marvel Snap web shop, that is not Second Dinner's fault. It is because your country decided to legislate safeguards around games like Marvel Snap, so they're avoiding legal liability by not letting you get into it by default. So you'll have to hate your country for trying to care about your well-being. Maybe enough of those laws will get passed someday that these companies will Oh, they made him worse. My Herald is the next card I see you play. End of turn, +2 power if you're winning the location of my Herald. After the next time you play a 6-cost card, double this card's power. I think we'd seen a lot of these, right? Had we seen this card before? Subterranean Summons? Is this a new dedicated skill card, or is something generating this? It says spell. Is this a Grand Arena thing? I thought the Grand Arena thing's reference to champion. Oh, did they change Mole Man? No, Mole Man is still here. Is it a champion thing for Mole Man? It's a Mole Man arena card? Okay. You skipped Head Pool and the new Horde keywords. Well, these cards don't have pictures on them. How am I supposed to know what they do without pictures on them? Head Pool, when this is destroyed, return it to your hand, then give cards there +1 power. Oh, is it Daily Bugle on Twitter that usually rounds them up? I can never remember the Twitter handle, and Twitter search feature is actually fucking useless. Does Head Pool buff the hand or location? It looks like the location. Oh, I guess I can see the wording either way there on that. I can see that one going either way. Master Plan. Is this a dedicated skill or is this a spell? It's so tough to know. It's Marvel Snap Bugle. Okay. Are these cards or are these? I'm even following them and typing Bugle in just doesn't result in anything. We saw some of these before, right? Some of these are just adjustments. I think all of these were in the previous one. I typed someone's exact username in Twitter search, so it'll be 5 names before them. Yeah, it's because those other 5 names paid to be first. Just peak in shitification for capitalism. Be Vision. This is a new one. End of turn. Give each card in your hand +1 power if you're winning here. Otherwise, move this to another location. Oh, had we seen this design before? Maybe we'd seen this design before. I feel like I've read this design before. I'm not talking about the character. I feel like I've seen this text box before. Maybe it was in the previous state of mine. When this card is destroyed, get a copy of your opening hand. Copying my cards is my kink chat. That's all I want to do in Marvel Stamp is copy my cards. Oh yeah, we'd seen this one before too. This is the new Victoria hand card shit. So I have so many Victoria hands. I know what to do with myself. The start of each turn, +1 power for each bonus energy you have. Okay, so obviously we're gonna have a start of turn archetype at some point. This is fun fact. This artwork is modeled after the face I make when I'm passing turn 5 with She-Hulk in hand. Unspent energy when? Unspent, I would assume unspent energy the turn you activate this. Now, the real question is, if I have a She-Hulk in hand, can this over-reduce her instead of making other things cheaper? So, like, if my She-Hulk's going to 1 already, and I passed with 5, can, like, 3 or 4 of his discounts also go on She-Hulk? It puts the Mobius on the skin or else it gets the brood again. This'll go before She-Hulk. Yeah, probably. I think it's gonna be awkward with She-Hulk, unless your hand's bigger. Immediately activates your other cards here without using their activate abilities. I'm excited for our eventual Cosmo for activate cards. Oh man. Is this a not shit move enabler? It's been so long since we had a not shit move enabler. Give your card that last move +2 power and move it back to its previous location. That seems real good, no? Sparky plays fetch, sure does. Give one of your cards at each other location +2. Well, I mean, to set a low bar, this card's probably less shit than Doxy Doxy. This is a 2/5. We don't talk about Toxie. Yep. Absolutely not. Can never talk about Toxie. Huh. On one hand, this is the card that's just like unplayable the week it releases because of Luke Cage. But on the other hand, this is a way to get stats into another lane, right? Like in the games where there isn't a Luke Cage involved, this card is quite good. Yeah, it doesn't say here. Yeah, you could also Circe this card. You could apply the -7 and then roll her up to a 5. This is random. Why is this effect random? I don't know how. I genuinely don't understand how a card like this and Shang-Chi exist in the same game. I don't know how. I don't know how they're like this one. Like, it can kill like a Cosmo, I guess, or like a collector before it grows, or a bullseye maybe. But the fact that it's just like random with this condition means you don't have control over it. Like I think the comment from YouTube chat is just like brain-numbingly stupid. Like, this is a good design. I like this design a lot. I think being able to interface with cards like Mr. Fantastic or, you know, Cosmo or other stuff, or Bullseye, like, that's a good design. It's just from a power level perspective, this card is so much worse than a lot of other things with its current numbers. So this isn't they're out of designs issue. This is the function here, the details around the function here are not good enough. Well, I said I was waiting for the Cosmo of Activate. I guess the Rogue of Activate is fine. That seems fine. I love the art on this, by the way, where he's like got Thor's hammer and a bunch of other bits for a bunch of other characters. I dig it. On reveal, Horde to activate, give one of your created cards, give 4 of your created cards +1 power. Is Horde like the old Magic the Gathering thing? It's a mass. Yeah, a mass is the word I'm looking for. Is Horde a mass? It creates a 0/0 and then assigns power equal to your Horde number. Bullrod, thank you for the baker's dozen. I appreciate the 13 months. Welcome back. So it gives you a created card. Is a mass an old thing in Magic? Absolutely. Very, very old. The first one makes a zombie horde with that power, and the following ones add power to that horde. The horde is placed on the board at a random location. Oh, Oh, it's not at the singular location. It's at a random location. And so you can only have one horde in play at a time. Am I reading that right? So, I mean, for what it's worth, this is a really, really good statted 2-drop, right? This is a 7 power 2-drop if you max it out. At a minimum, it's a 4 power 2-drop. Like you have 0 other created cards. Zero other created cards. It's a 1, it adds a 2, it pumps its 2 by 1 with its activate. But you have 3 other created cards. It pumps its horde plus 3 others for 4 total. So it's 4, 2, and 1. So it's a 7 for 2. I can have other synergies, obviously. Potential Mockingbird enabler with Horde, yep. Horde 1 for each of your cards at the right location. So this could be a 3/8. These gotta be all the zombie stuff. This has gotta be October season, yeah? We're getting closer to that. We have August, September, October. These would be 3 months out. Destroy your other cards here and get plus 3 power for each. Move to a location that you're losing. Man, there's an anti-clog card if I ever saw one. That's sick. That's what? That's 413 cleans the board out. Enables death. Makes your death 3 cheaper as well. They could be game mode cards. That's true. Yeah, it kills the hood. Alright. Disney originally did the zombie characters as a what if episode. Cool, that makes sense. Is Master Plan, is this a game mode card? Or is this a standalone that we might get? It's a Grand Arena thing. Okay. All right. Do we have anything else queued up? I never got around to playing this the other day. We can do some of this. There's weekend missions that are live, right? I need to play with this card. I need to play with both these cards. That sounds lovely.
Victory.
Marvel is working on a zombies animated series that comes out in October. Okay, so those zombie cards are like 1,000% happening in October then. Uncle Slime, thank you for hanging out for 13 months. Appreciate the support.
Victory.
Weekend mission win trading. That is what just happened, isn't it? Weekend missions half done. Half done. A free human torch. Lucky. Cooking, chat. Cooking. Well, golly. If one Johnny is good, then two must be better, yes? We'll play out the real Johnny first. Bast Wave Magic. I think it's this into Brood here, Surfer here.
Behold my mighty hand.
I guess I'm not using Scarlet Spider, question mark?
Such is my judgment.
Flame on! Yeah, look at that game win, chat.
Victory.
Double the Human Torch, double the fun. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I think it's this. I think it's this. Imagine having turn 1 Sarah and not snapping me back. If not now, when, gamer? It's not turn 6 yet. That's the only time they snap. That's probably true.
Behold my mighty hand.
Freaking Reed keeps discounting cards I want extra attack on.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
We didn't name him Mister for fuck's sake for nothing.
Opponent snap.
What a fucking perfect snap after the conversation we just had. Oh my goodness, it's just so perfect. They're adding 9, 10, 4, 36. They're adding 12 everywhere, so they're going up 33. Got me.
Escaped.
It's so funny how predictable these people are.
Oh, snap.
Gosh, our deck seems atrocious. Not looking particularly good for our hero. Ooh. Reed's a man with a plan, Chip. Reed knows what we need. Reed is doing his best to try and pull us out of this game. He's like, Jeff, your deck seems really bad. I'm gonna lift with my legs. He's giving us a Reed do. Value.
Victory.
The stars are really aligning to save our deck from shame. They are. They really are.
Snap.
I saw a stream title recently that said, "Is Human Torched overtuned?" Question mark. Honestly, I haven't looked at those stats in the actual card. That's just felt so kind of mid. Looking like my gut check is accurate. Tough one. What if I look at top 50%? Ah, it's not bad if I look at the top. There's probably someone torching it. Really low win rate though. It's funny the average cubes jump up this much with that low of a win rate though. Tiniest expansion diff. Hello, opponent. They haven't played into Vormir yet, right? That makes sense.
Behold my mighty hand.
We're gonna have 8, 16 on the right. We'll have way too much in the middle. Honestly, I'm probably supposed to show on the right, just because we have so much in the middle.
Victory.
Alright, gamer. Are we gonna win 4 in a row? Is that the plan?
This just in.
You know what, chat? I've accomplished my Human Torch missions. I think they need this one more than I do. It really feels like this one matters to them. I feel like I need to do my humanitarian duty of the afternoon. And I gotta give it to them. This ticket seems pretty important. And I wouldn't want to be the reason their day gets ruined. All right, we need to almost 300 collector tokens for the Human Torch. He must be mad. All right, have an advert. We're gonna play some more Snap when we get back. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm gonna send that one back from whence it came. Should we do this? I feel like I would like to do this. We haven't played with my creative pocket house blink yet. That seems like a lovely excuse. Rogues, thank you for the 15 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. She's gorgeous. She is. She is. Need a creative house pocket variant for every one of my cards, chat, so I can feel like I'm playing Shadowverse even while I'm playing Marvel Snap. Just all anime characters in all of my card games all of the time. That's what I'm here for, says Jace might have enabled this blink to happen.
Opponent snapped. Oh, snap.
Supergiant can let you hide Odin or a Ghost Rider or a Hela, perhaps? These are terrifying locations into a bounce deck. I don't want to spend resources on cards anymore. We can all play whatever we want, whatever we want it. You see, this is how you can tell I'm a cultured individual. Is Chance Instinct is Legion the Crimson Cosmos and lock everybody out of the game all the time. You're fucking toxic, chat. I'm gonna Legion the Elysium. And you all could learn from my benevolence, okay? You people. Why you have to be so mean? Actually, do I blink the Legion here? I think I blinked the Legion here, yeah. That way I can pass on 5 and play Infidel on 6. It's all fun and games until your opponent Mobius is. All the moral high ground if they Mobius me at least. Oh no! Is the end of turn glitch back again? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yup. Sorry, opponent.
Minions to me.
Music or end of turn bug, you only get to pick one. Fair, honestly. Think we do nothing? Hello, hello. Place called Vertigo. Dee 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 dee. Dee dee dee. Look at this, is adorable, chat. They thought they couldn't lose the center. Got him. I'm coming for you, baby. Excellent. Look at that. Look at us getting rewarded for choosing the fun play. Chat would have been toxic and they would have won on the third turn, but it would have been no fun. Instead, I got to play all of my cards and make some numbers. Choose joy, gamers. Choose joy. We won more cube. Yeah, technically our way was better cube equity as well. Good, good, true. Strictly correct. Take our line and win the way we did. I'll choose Joy and Marvel Snap when I get a mute all button. You know, I had played probably 20 hours of Shadowverse before I had someone emote spam me for the first time in that game. And after it happened, I just calmly opened my settings, clicked over to game, and clicked the mute all emotes button. And it was freaking glorious. Freaking glorious. Oh, you know what? They're probably end of turn bugged like we were earlier. We'll have to, we owe more grace to people who are roping, because that's probably, they're probably not roping. Oh, Blink doesn't have a target here. That's sad. I cannot believe they stayed.
To me.
I can't believe we won. That was terrible for us. But they stayed with that, so I accept.
Victory.
Yeah, the best possible there was Gambit bins Odin, Hella reanimates Odin here, and then we go again.
Snap. Opponent snapped.
I accept Sokovia, thank you. Deal accepted. I think the plan here is Legion the Sokovia. You expect me to do not Legion the Sokovia, chat? Come on now. Come on now. You might bin your Hella. You might bin your Hella. I certainly won't. Benjamin! Why, Benjamin? Why? You're so close! You're so close! Do it again, I swear. Listen, chat, live by the casino, die by the casino. Alright, we're gonna win this next one for a big ol' 6-cuber and take her down. Why would chat do this to Jeff exactly? It's what we're all wondering. What a Pog champion! Pog champion! They're gonna play Sarah on one, aren't they?
Hello, can you understand me?
Can you understand me? Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing gambit. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing gambit. No! God damn it, Gambit! We talked about this! Gambit is truly the reason we are not allowed to have nice things. Wholly and fully. God gravy! Kill the TVA! Kill the TVA! Yes! 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 Very clearly, I should have bladed the Giganto last turn.
Minions to me.
I think we're cooked shit. Okay, I think I'm gonna need a little location RNG on my side here. Are we dead? I think we're dead. Oh, I should win if I play Giganto in the middle? Really, Twitch chat? Giganto middle should win it? Really? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Red Skull's actually smaller than Super Giant. Yeah.
Power must
speak.
There's a Shang-Chi and there's Surfer Dick! Oh me, oh my! Every day we stray further from God. Every day, every day. Me oh my, here we are on this day of days. Have an advert, gamers. Kizzy K! We're attempting to hella people and getting Shang-Chi'd. Raiders, I'm just about to play an advert. We're gonna be hanging out snapping for a little while yet. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. Hope you had a good stream, Kizzy. What percentage of players put Shang in every deck? Most of them. Oh, so that's a good question actually. What are his slices, his percentages at for different slices these days? Only 31%? That's so little. What an uncommon card. 26%. 22%. It's actually kind of wild that it gains 50% play rate practically, going from all of Infinite to just top 10%. That's such a big jump. In the top 10% tech card soup. What do we got? Top couple actually aren't tech card soup. Small play rates on most of these, though, I suppose. Freezing Flame, thank you for the 19 months. Welcome back. I had a buddy of mine say he was gonna quit Snap because Fantasticar was too good, and his fuller quote was, "It's the best deck by and far, and so many people bought it. It feels like Second Dinner is just gonna keep releasing Giga busted cards in the Super Pass, man." I would just tell him, if you want to quit Snap, you should quit Snap, but you just shouldn't lie to yourself about why. Ain't nothing wrong with taking a break. Breaks are good and healthy. Right, Udo, thank you for the brand new Prime support. Appreciate that. I haven't seen a Fantasticar after release date. It pops up here and there. And I imagine we'll probably see more I don't think we played against a Fantasticar in the last 3 hours. We've been playing Snap for almost 3 hours and haven't seen it. Literally all Fantasticar did was it took High Evolutionary and moved the needle from embarrassing to playable. Giving Jeff my Jeff money. Thanks for taking a couple buckaroos from Jeffrey Bezos and sending them my way. I promise he's got enough that he won't even notice they're gone. Crispy Rye Bread, thank you for the baker's dozen. With the review of some of the data mine cards we saw today, it'll have a home in a few decks in a few months. Yeah, sure, but in a few months it'll be available for 3,000 collector's tokens, right? Which is like literally the cheapest cards get. This is guaranteed to turn Jubilee into Legion. That good enough for me? Prometheus, thank you for the 16 months. What if I just pass and play an Infinite? Oh, their error shit is what's going on here. Got it. Okay. We are cooked then.
Escaped.
I honestly think more than series drops. God, what is wrong with Airship players? More than series drops. The thing I think Marvel Snap needs more than anything is they need to get rid of the stupid FOMO shop ticker that you have to wait through to get the actual cards that you want. Because the biggest problem with Series 4 and 5 being so big is that with so many cards in here, it takes a freaking eternity when you're someone who's missing cards to find the card you actually want in here. I think more than saying we need series drops, they just need to get rid of this. That's right. It's this one, right? They need to get rid of this bullshit. The stat packs are good. This is the rotator, right? Where it gives you a different one every 8 hours. Just get rid of this and let people buy the series 4 and 5 cards from the collection screen or the deck editor or anywhere else when they want the card. And the more series 4 and 5 balloons, the longer it takes to get the one you actually want in here. Is it a guaranteed non-repeating rotation? It is guaranteed not repeating, but you only see 3 per day, and I think there's like 70 series 5 cards right now, so that it could literally take you almost a month to get through all of them. Let's bounce for a couple. Bounce, baby, bounce. Read. Well, so one really player-friendly thing they did do that you should be aware of is that the shop ticker, you can't miss a card if you don't check in every 8 hours. So it doesn't repeat and it doesn't update unless you go in and look at it. So it's not like you can skip checking it and then miss out on cards. At least that's not a thing. They at least did that. Really missed that update. That's all. It's always been that way. It's not an update. That's just how it's literally how it's always worked. Well, I did not expect them to play left. That said, we're a rocket. If I do this, I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. Yeah, it seems fine. Well, do I need the other demon? Is it better to do this? Shrinks their top card too. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. This is one. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll do this, 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 this. Yeah, I don't need the extra demon. Actually, I want to get the point on the silver sable. Big raccoon. I just didn't want to miss on the raccoon again. Alright, so they have 2 silver sables. I think we're probably dead. They're at 16. I'm at 14. They're adding 14 power from their sables alone.
Escaped.
Hoping to draw anything that's not Falcon or Beast next turn. Agony. Killmonger sensors on high alert.
Breaking news.
Oh, it's sad. I was thinking about effects that aren't in stamp yet. Do you think there's room for something that bounces an opponent's card? The problem with bouncing an opponent's card is that when you do it on the last turn, it's the same as destroying it. So, like, maybe they could put some type of artificial restriction on it, but it's a type of effect I think they need to be pretty careful with. How about we do this, and then we go Sage Beast next turn? Killmonger, though. I guess I might save the Killmonger for the last turn. Oh, they probably want... hopefully they null this turn. Is the hope here. If they null this turn, they'll have priority, then they can't Killmonger us. Gosh, really wish I knew how much energy death cost. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm playing out 1, 2, 3, 4 cards total. In the center, they're gonna go to 14. I'm gonna go to 9. Let's beat death plus something else over here. I'm gaining 13, 19, 21. I'm going to 25. Yeah, it should be good. Oh, I should Bass before I Sage. Yeah, I missed 2 points on Sage. Good call. I was focused on playing the Nico Minaru last, so that way I didn't accidentally move something. Yeah, I missed 2 points here.
Victory.
It's better against Warhead too. Yeah, good call. I should start on Surge and Bast here because of Warhead. Look at our lovely missions. Was that? It was a little strange. All right, the last leg of the stream, I'm gonna dark routed DC Dark Legion for a little bit to wrap things up. I've got 3v3 arena going on. I think I've got my other PvP stuff to do as well. Superboy is on the banner. I'm not pulling for Superboy. Turn our game audio on. Buy some of our stuff. Oh, not that one. I want the pulls though. For people that haven't seen Dark Legion before, it's a character collector game I've been playing daily since it launched. What do I do? I'm gonna do some 3v3s. Do 5 of them today to get the max bonus. A couple of people who have been silly enough to attack my defense have died, so I think we should have a relatively easy time picking people out. We're getting close. My teams are 9.6 million in total, and they're 8.9. These ones, this one's probably not winnable. This might be winnable with good counter picks. So you get to see what the lead people are on each of your opponent's teams. And you get to see their total power, but you don't get to know who they have where. So, against Superman, I want Poison Ivy, because her vines are good against him. I think I want my assassins into their Justice League Dark team, most likely. As a previous draft against someone, so this is how does this work? So this is a character / hero collector game, so you can see my characters have different levels and stars and stuff. So the core game loop is making your characters numbers bigger as they go. It looks here, there are up a little bit of points of power on us altogether. But we'll see if our characters being a little bit advantage there. So attackers have an advantage in this type of game mode typically. Bane is dead. Might be cooked here. Joker's kind of weird in fights. Joker has the toxin that when the first thing dies, they all start falling after him, so they explode. But it doesn't look like we're gonna get anything. Crypto's a very good healer. All right, so we lost that one. Can we win? Can we win the middle one?
Don't underestimate
They are
me.
up points of power on us here too.
I'm
Oh god, we just got smoked.
I am vengeance.
Don't underestimate
Ooh,
me.
didn't even get to my good team. That's sad. That's the first one I've lost, gamers. That's sad. We lose our win streak bonus. Easier pickings after that one. Maybe I should have refreshed on that one. So you can, sorry, to show here, the core. This is a character collector game, so these are all of my dorks that I have, and you build them out with gear customization that has different modifiers, and there's different weapons and stuff that you put on them that give them different stat boosts. And your gear modifier has different stats on them, and different characters want different stats. So Nightwing's probably the most powerful character in my account. He's got over a million power on him. This one will be easy pickings. Justice League. I'm gonna put, or Justice League Dark. We'll put those into there. Similar team matching here as I did the last one, but our numbers will be better this time, so it should be a relatively easy sweep.
Don't
So
underestimate me.
we're plus a million power on them here, so
This'll hurt.
The spell has been
I'm ready and with. I don't play
Nightwings
by
should delete their backline here.
fears. Don't underestimate me.
And we're up 800,000 on this store too.
The spell has been cast.
I don't play by the rules.
For a great cause.
John will hit his first ultimate and they'll disappear. Well, there were a few easy ones in here. I bet I could have refreshed that last one and found some easier ones. Is someone throwing to lose stars? It looks like this is someone throwing to lose stars. Why they're so low? That's funny. I don't think there's a few people doing that. That's interesting. I guess they want to get knocked out a couple stars so they can win. That doesn't make sense though. I think you'd want to push all of the time. I want to skip melting the people who are throwing. It's to lower their overall power to bait people. You think so? You think they think they're making it easier for themselves? So there's like they just like only have 2 good teams. That's an interesting thought. So anyone can murk this first one. Now that they're baiting people, I thought they wanted to lose, but you're right, they might be, because I guess that means their other 2 teams are about 3 million each. Okay, and then because anything can kill this, I'm actually gonna swap Deathstrike and Robin here. I'm gonna do that. Also have to put them back for the next one. Yeah, I think Card's right. It's to bait people into seeing lower overall power level because this team's only got 200,000 power. Their other two are probably pretty strong. Yeah, this is relatively close stars. We only have to win one of these, and we're up here, so we'll probably be good. Their team's not very cohesive here.
Vengeance.
John's just gonna melt through him. Yeah. I feel like if you're gonna do that, you should probably put your team that's bait as your 3rd team, so that way your opponent doesn't get a freebie to start. All right, let's swap these back around. I'll put Deathstroke back up with these guys. Honestly, I might put Babs up front. Kind of don't mind her taking hits because then she ults faster. Have you seen the Sonic game that looked like Snap? I did see a preview of the Sonic game that looks like Snap. It looks cute. It'll probably be something we poke at on stream at some point. This team is weird because they have a Justice League and Batman, and they have a Scarecrow here as well. Well, I think we'll throw this Justice League Dark up top here.
My fate is under blood.
How is Nightwing into CC? Is CC like crowd control? He's okay. So one of the things I like is I like pairing Nightwing with the second assassin. So either with Robin or I play him with Deathstroke in regular PvP arena, because then he follows the person that your other assassin is attacking, basically. They kind of work together.
My fate is
The spell has the darkness.
Great terror.
Don't underestimate me.
I haven't done my is Superboy a better healer than Ivy? I don't believe Superboy's a healer. I didn't read his kit, but I'd be surprised if he heals like Crypto heals. I think he's more like buffs and stuff. He's a buffer. Crypto's the super team healer. It's another weird mix. What are your other two teams here? None of these teams look very cohesive. I'll throw my assassins up top here.
Don't underestimate me.
You can tell a lot of people play these games more casually because some of the team building is real head scratchy. If you haven't played an RPG like this before, typically, ooh, this first team actually got us, huh? They killed both my DPSs. We might be dead here. All right, well, we're talking shit. Well, we'll stop talking shit here until we win. We need to win the back two. They had a lot of burst there, and our damage dealers got melted.
Forward Latin.
All right, this one's a shoe-in once John hits his ult.
Play by
Just like all disappear in the back. All right, the third one should be a-okay. Yeah, 2.2 versus 2.9. Deathstroke's real good into their squishy backline. Okay, sorry. There's a lot of team building in this game. There's some flexibility in it, but generally speaking, you want like a healer, a supporter, a tanker, two, and I'm like a damage dealer. It's usually what it comes down to. And then regular PvP, non 3v3 is a little bit whaley. Ooh. Let's make sure we're farming the highest one here with my resources. So there's a base building component to this game where you have like idle things that collect resources for you. So you come in once or twice a day and click through and collect them all. There's money up here in my city too. Yeah. A pretty active Hoaglandia Alliance. For someone that's interested in a Hero Collector game and you want to play with me and the others, we're on Earth server 215 if you start playing. Got room for folks that want to be active in there. We've got like I think we've got like 60 members and I think like 40 or so are active. Yeah, I feel like the base building is something they could definitely expand on a little bit more. Like, I feel like at some point they need to figure out what to do with extra people that you collect, because my city is maxed up here, and there's 100,000 people that are resources that aren't assigned anywhere. Regular PvP. My defense team was killing it overnight. Looks like we got hit by a couple more. I had a ton of defense wins in here. Like this one here, my team is only 3.8 million, and we killed a 4.8 on the upswing. Wow, is that a red Nightwing? That is a red 1 Nightwing. Holy. Wait, are they verbatim the same team as me? That's funny. Did they lose? Okay, now I gotta go look and see how this fight went. I think I can. Can you watch the fight? I think once upon a time you could watch the fight. Am I misremembering? That's so weird. They're just like verbatim. I guess they had Deathstroke up front. Oh, it's not the same team. Oh, it's at the top. It's not. They're not playing Babs. They have the third assassin. That's the difference. People never respect Batgirl,
Don't
chat.
underestimate me. The dark
Yeah, Batgirl is really good.
fears me. Don't underestimate me.
She gives crit rate bonuses like nobody's business to your team, and so many of the Bat people scale on crit rate bonuses. This was 5 million we beat. So like this kind of team building is really strange. They have no type modifiers here, right? I guess they at least have a healer, but like this is almost assuredly someone that's just like beating up on people who spent less than them for the most part. These games like this, the PvP is definitely a little bit on the pay to win side, or a lot of it depending on how you look at it. There's ways to have good team building to beat up on people like this, but eventually they can just like have big enough numbers that they're gonna beat you if they want, or if they're playing a proper team and their numbers are bigger. Like this is they've got 4 DPSs and a healer with no tanks.
Don't underestimate.
I don't play. I'm ready and waiting.
Yeah, people just got absolutely melted by my assassins.
Don't underestimate me.
Did they kill any of my people at the end? They actually didn't kill any of them. Yeah, I get skunked. That's great. All right, now the question is, are there people I can play into that I can actually still kill? Dictators! Thank you for the 23 months. Like, I don't think I could beat, I don't think I could punch up into a team that's, I don't think I can take a Justice League Dark team that's this much more on me. So like, let's click fight here. But I think we lose this just because their numbers are bigger. Would be my expectation.
Me.
I don't play. I'm ready and waiting.
The dark.
The spell.
My fate
Yeah.
is survival.
Great
I
hero.
think we didn't even kill any of them. Thankfully, I will say I like their PvP doesn't punish you. You only lose points when your defense gets attacked, so you can attack into people that are bigger than you and see if you can line up without penalty. Okay, this is different. There's no Raven in this team. They have these two that give a bit of sustain. I'm gonna try again here. Nightwing and Joker are also kind of weird ones.
I don't play. I'm
The darkness.
My fate is survival.
Okay, we killed John in the back line. Okay, it's Nightwing and Raven. This is one too. They might get Raven here, but there's a shot that we time out here.
Great
There's a
hero.
real danger. There's a 90-second timer left here, and these two characters are both sustains. They might get Raven here.
Fears me.
You can see their shield is just absolutely massive.
Great hero.
My fate is survival.
Oh man, Wonder Woman's been close a couple of times here, and they're both focusing down Nightwing. Nightwing's next ult might kill her.
My fate is
Great hero.
Yeah, I think we time out at this point.
Darkness fears me.
This is DC Dark Legion. Is a character collector base builder RPG style game in the DC IP. Oh, we did end up cleaning them out. Sick. And they were a bit bigger than us there too, which is sweet. If you enjoy character collectors and want to play with the rest of the Hoaglandians, we're in Earth Server 215. This team also has no synergy from the opponent. They have 2 healers though, and this Deathstroke is real big. I'm gonna swap Babs and Red Robin here because Bane doesn't do a ton of damage, and I want Superman punching into my tank here. So they've got some points on me here, but we might be able to pull this one out. We'll see. It's gonna depend on how quickly their Deathstroke kills my Dork. There's a chance their Deathstroke kills my Nightwing before Raven can save him.
Don't underestimate me.
Yeah, Nightwing died, then I assume we lose from there.
I'm ready and waiting.
Yeah.
The dark. Call me Mother Nature. Don't underestimate me.
Yeah, when Nightwing dies quickly, a Deathstroke cannot carry. Nope. I'm passing that one. Not the same one I just looked at? I feel like it's the same one I just looked at. This doesn't have a lot of sustain here. This might be passable. They only have Wonder Woman for sustain.
Don't underestimate me.
I don't play by
Nah, both my DPS is dead.
Here's me.
Raven teleports for a second and then doesn't get caught. I think we're at a point where I don't have numbers big enough to compete higher than the rank I'm currently at. Can take a few rolls here, but
Don't underestimate me.
I'm ready and waiting.
I need to figure out a way for Nightwing to not die instantly into opposing Deathstrokes. Bigger numbers might be part of it. There might be a different team composition to poke at there too.
Great Hera.
It might even be as simple as trying to get another DPS on my team that has higher attacks. That way it pulls the aggro to start.
My fate is survival.
Because Deathstroke jumps on the thing that has the highest attack on the opponent's team. Red Robin is so tanky. He lives like forever.
I'm ready and waiting.
His ult creates a clone. It's a little bit longer. I want to see how much damage she took at the end of this. As a big boy. Casual, almost a million with the healer dead. Yeah, my Deathstroke doesn't seem good enough into opposing team with Deathstroke, so probably figure out something else there. I think I'm out of Raven Shards for the week. I am out of Raven Shards for the week. Want some idle resources to collect. Are my teams done for the day too? They totally are. My long expeditions were done. Lovely. Not quite enough to get to our level 590 yet. All right, gamers, it's almost 4 o'clock on a Friday. I'm going to go ahead and call it an afternoon. Appreciate everybody that hung out through the end. I think I'm going to be live with at least some Shadowverse over the weekend with their new set. We might do a split day with Shadowverse and Snap. We'll see how we're feeling. If not, we'll see you on Monday. There'll be regular Snap highlights up on the YouTube channel every single day, as always, from the most interesting decks that we've played. Everybody, stay safe out there and enjoy your weekend wherever you're at.